Hey, today we kick off another week of our Central Reads Bible reading plan. This week we are turning to the book of Proverbs. It's pretty different than what we've read so far. If you read later in Proverbs, it's a lot of one-liners of little bits and nuggets of wisdom, and some of them are funny, some of them are ironic, some of them are interesting. It's a great book to read. But it starts by talking a lot about wisdom and kind of where we go to get wisdom and how we learn wisdom. And there's one line in the first chapter, verse 7, that I think sets us off on the right path. This is what it says. It says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction." The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. You might remember from the Between the Trees series, I talked about Adam and Eve and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil a lot. What that tree basically is it's the tree of wisdom, right? The tree of knowledge of good and evil. And the whole idea there is that Adam and Eve, and that kind of, us as human beings, we sought to get wisdom, to get knowledge of good and evil apart from God, right? I mean, against God's instruction. We wanted to do it ourselves, to decide for ourselves what's right and wrong, to get it apart from God. The whole deal was that we're supposed to go to God for wisdom. We're supposed to go to God for knowledge of good and evil. And that's exactly what the proverb says. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of it. Fear is not like being afraid necessarily. It's awe and it's reverence and it's humility in the face of this one who knows better than we do, right? And so what the proverb is pointing us to is the only way to get wisdom, to get knowledge of good and evil, to learn how to live in this confusing world, it starts in the context of a relationship with God. So that's kind of where it all begins. And the book of Proverbs, it kind of unfolds different ways to think about wisdom and understand wisdom and seek wisdom. It's an amazing book. I do want to say this though. Watch the Bible Project's summary video. It's linked in today's Facebook feed and whatnot. Go and check that out because the Bible Project is really strong on the wisdom literature, of which Proverbs is one of the books, on Proverbs itself, and their video for this is phenomenal. It does a wonderful job kind of unfolding and explaining a lot of what Proverbs is all about. So I hope you enjoy the reading this week. It'll be a little different than in the past, but that's a good thing. So yeah, happy reading.